What's up, Mid-Michigan? Thank you so much for joining me at the digital desk. I'm your digital news anchor, Kyle Macon. And thankfully, a lot of us woke up, well, I think most of us woke up with no snow on the roads, hopefully. Obviously, some of those back roads might still have some snow. But man, did I wait too long to get tires. I am actually getting tires tomorrow. And I don't know if you guys have gotten tires in a while, but man, is it expensive. But anyway, I'm happy there's no snow. Didn't have to be sliding around in my truck. But anyway, we're at the digital desk. We're going to take a look at some big stories coming out of Mid-Michigan. I got one on a fight that broke out at Flint Southwestern Academy. And then, of course, the big news of the day yesterday was Michigan head coach Ron Moore being fired. Pretty crazy story. It keeps developing. We actually, not from our station, but our affiliates over on the west side of the state are down in Ann Arbor. So we're trying to find out more about the situation. But let's get right into it and take a look at the big stories coming out of Mid-Michigan. Alrighty, so I went over to Flint Southwestern Academy about probably an hour ago just to get some video. But Flint Community School says an altercation occurred between students during an early dismissal on Thursday. The district issued this statement on the matter. This morning, Southwestern Classical Academy was required to dismiss students early due to maintenance issues. During the dismissal process, a few of our scholars were involved in an altercation, which was quickly brought under control. All students have since returned home safely for the day. So this is actually a photo I sent to my boss. So yeah, this is pretty much all we saw was just one Flint police car out front. Didn't seem like it was anything too crazy, but if you actually look online, you guys can find a lot of the video. We're actually working, communicating with some parents out there. So if you guys do know any parents that kid had to come home and they want to talk, we'd talk to you guys. But really what we're trying to do is just get permission to use some of the video of the fight that kind of happened inside. Like I said, we can't show it until we get permission to use it on our sites. But if you just look it up online, you probably should be able to find kind of what the altercation looked like. But like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know, during early dismissal, there was a fight at Flint Southwestern Academy, but everyone was returned home safely for the day. So yeah, we'll have much more on that later tonight at 6. Man, oh man, Ron Moore, what are you doing? You're getting arrested in Washtenaw County, and they got fired. It is a crazy story. I think everyone's mouth, just jaw dropped when we found this out. So Ron Moore was arrested after University of Michigan announced he was fired as the Wolverines head coach, according to Washington County jail records. Moore was found and detained in Saline, Michigan. He was then turned over to Pittsfield Township Police Department for an investigation into potential charges, according to ESPN reporter Dan Wetzel. So this is from Dan Wetzel's X account. Breaking, ex-Michigan coach Ron Moore was detained by police in Saline, Michigan this evening and turned over to police. And so our affiliate News Channel 3, which is the crews that are out in Ann Arbor right now, are actually reaching out for them to try to get any confirmation on what those charges are. Moore has listing for charges, bond, or next court date, according to Washington County Jail. So his firing was announced Wednesday after he engaged in appropriate relationships with a staff member, according to the University of Michigan Athletic Director Wardre Manuel. His termination, well, it was instant. And now Biff Pogge is now the head coach for the team, well, the interim head coach, while they kind of obviously figure out what they're going to do next. But this is a developing story. We know a little bit about what kind of happened. I don't think we have it in our article right now, but it seems like there was some type of altercation at a home where he was arrested. So we'll have a lot more on that, but I don't want to go out and stick my head out there if we don't have it on our site just yet. But if you go online, once again, you'll find a lot of inside stuff that we just have to wait to confirm. So obviously trust us, but you can go online and find rumors and all that stuff. I mean, there's tons of rumors out there, but just really trust the local stations, because what we're getting from is, we might not be saying the top dated stuff because we haven't been able to confirm it yet. We have to confirm it with everyone before we tell you guys, because we want to make sure it's fact. So, yeah, stay with us. We're going to be finding out more later. We'll have something tonight at 6. Man, and who doesn't love money? And this Grand Blanc Lottery Club, well, they're getting $1 million richer after a Powerball winning ticket. So it is a group, like I said, a Grand Blanc Lottery Club of 18 coworkers, and they won the $1 million Powerball prize. Now, I ain't a mathematician. I obviously got news because I'm not that great at math, but just doing a little bit of a math on my calculator here on my phone. If you divide $1 million by 18 people, obviously before taxes, we know the taxes are going to take a big bite, but you can kind of expect around $55,000 a person. And not too bad, especially if you're just in a little lottery club where you're throwing maybe what, $20 a week, maybe $40 a week, depending, maybe even more if you have a big club. But yeah, so the 18-member Lucky 18 Lottery Club matched the 5 white balls, 31, 59, 62, 65, and 68. In the August 20th drawing to win $1 million prize, they brought the winning ticket at a Speedway gas station located at 5505 Perry Road in Grand Blanc. Yeah, and then so this is actually a representative of the club, Nicholas Stockwell. He said that pretty much everyone couldn't believe it at first. It was a pretty cool experience for everyone once it finally sunk in that it was real. And then he actually said that they're going to be looking to hopefully win more money in the Powerball, but still really cool. Good job to you guys. Like I said, before taxes, around $55,000 each. So not a bad day at all. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We're almost to Friday and we're here to the weekend. But like I said, guys, we're going to have a lot more on that Southwestern fight that we kind of heard about. Like I said, we're trying to get permission to use some of the video of the actual fight itself. And then, like I said, we have more on Michigan's head coach getting fired and arrested. We have a crew out in Ann Arbor that's not us, but an affiliate. So we'll have much more on that as well. So stay tuned on Mid-Michigan Now. We'll have the latest news for you guys. And if anything crazy happens, of course, I'll jump right here on the desk and let you guys know about it. Anyway, take care, and I will see you when I see you.